Hey guys, welcome to the big giveaway. So first, right off the bat, I have a confession to make. I titled this video that I'm giving away $800 worth of Olight flashlights. And that's not exactly true. I did the math, and I'm actually giving away $1,141 worth of Olight flashlights. So I kind of underestimated, give or take $350. So anyway, this video is not sponsored by Olight. They have no idea that I'm doing it. I'm doing it just for you guys. I actually purposefully did not promote this live stream a whole lot. I just did one post on Facebook, one on Instagram, one on YouTube, and I mentioned it in my last video. But I didn't promote it big time because I didn't want a whole lot of people to show up. I want just you guys, my core viewers. I just want to say thank you, spread the generosity for the holiday season. So yeah, I'm going to give away a little over $1,100 worth of Olight flashlights today. My wife is going to be very happy because every time Olight sends me new flashlights, she always is like, "Why do you need so many flashlights?" And I'm always like, "I need them all." That's my answer. But she'll be happy that I'm getting rid of some of these that I haven't been using lately, and so I'm doing this, yeah, just out of the kindness of my heart. And if you guys are watching this video and you want to, you don't win maybe one of these flashlights, and you decide you want to make a purchase, Olight is having a big sale for Black Friday. I put an affiliate link in the description, and you can use that link to make a purchase, and I will earn a commission. Now, that's not my reason for doing this video. There's no way I can make up $1,100 in commissions in one video. So I'm doing this just for you guys. So let's go ahead. What?
I have to go fix the TV.
Oh, okay. My wife has to go fix the TV for our kids. They're watching. We set them up in front of the movie, and apparently it's not working. So my wife, Mrs. Guns, is usually the moderator. There's no moderator right now. But before we get started, I need to go over the ground rules for this competition. So I'm going to be giving away 10. There's going to be 10 winners. Okay, I'm giving away, I don't know how many flashlights. Some of them are going to be bundled together, but there's going to be 10 winners. And we're going to play like a question and answer game here in the comments. And so we will need my wife to be back to moderate. She's actually going to choose the winners. But I'm going to go over the ground rules right now, and then we'll be ready to get started as soon as she gets back. So basically how this is going to work is I'm going to ask you guys a question, and you guys are going to answer it in the comments. And some of these are going to be speed related, so hopefully you're not using like a dial-up internet connection and you can type fast. And so first person to give the right answer will win. But not all of them, because I don't want to like rule people out. So some of the questions will be based on creativity. Whoever came up with the best answer will win the prize. And then super chats are welcome, but they will not increase your odds of winning. Just so that that's clear, you cannot buy your way into being a winner. Especially you guys know me, and I don't ever want you to think that your circumstances define what you're capable of. So super chats will not give you the edge on the competition. You can't buy it. If you want to buy a flashlight, just go to Olight's website and buy a flashlight. And then, so that's clear. Do not post the same question over and over and over and over and over, or sorry, the same answer over and over and over and over again. No copying and pasting your answer 50 times. Mrs. Guns will put you in timeout, and that's the last thing you want during this competition, is to be put in timeout, because if you're put in timeout, then you can't answer and try to win the prize. So none of that. Trust me, Mrs. Guns will be seeing all of the answers, and she will do her best to pick the one who came through first or the one who has the most creative answer. And that brings me to my final rule. Whatever Mrs. Guns says goes. Okay, so whoever, so for example, if she picks a winner and you're like, hey, that was my answer and I actually answered it before, I'm sorry. Whoever Mrs. Guns says is the winner goes. So even if she missed it, I'm sorry. Those are the rules of the competition. So that being said, Mrs. Guns is back. She is going to be moderating these comments. And we are going to go ahead and get started. I have some notes. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to tell you what's in the bundle that we are giving away. Then I'm going to ask you the question, and then you guys are going to put your answers. And while you guys are doing your answers, I'm going to tell you about the flashlights that I'm giving away. That way it's not just like dead silence for 2 minutes where you guys come up with answers. So here, let's go ahead and get started. This first bundle that we are giving away is the purple bundle. So we have a Olight i5T purple flashlight, and we've got a matching purple rechargeable keychain light. So this little keychain light is really cool. I'll tell you more about it later. But this is just going to be a simple bundle, and it is worth, the MSRP on this purple flashlight is $30. It's on sale right now for $24 on Olight's website. And then this is free with any purchase right now on Olight's website.
Someone else asked, are we allowed to enter if you already won?
So, good question. Somebody asked, are you allowed to enter if you've already won? Yes, I am actually going to encourage you guys, keep playing the game, because some of these answers are going to be based on the fastest answer. Some are going to be based on the most creative answer. And basically what it comes down to is if you've already won and you're up for winning again, I will let you choose which prize you want, and then I will give, like, for example, if you want a cheaper prize and then later you win a more expensive prize, and you choose you want the more expensive one, then I will give your cheaper prize to whoever comes in second place on that question. So yes, if you've already won, so if you try really hard and you end up winning this purple bundle, I don't want to, and that's not really the flashlight set that you necessarily wanted. You wanted the $200 Javelin Pro that I'm giving away at the end. Yes, you can stick around and still try to win that one. And if you do, you can choose which one you want, and I'll give the purple one to whoever comes in second. So yeah, you guys are welcome to stay through the whole live stream. Just because you win doesn't mean you have to bounce, okay? You're still welcome to compete. All right, so for this one, here's the question. And this is going to be one based on speed, but of course your answer has to be correct. All right, I've had a few different careers in my life. My latest career is YouTube influencer. What was my latest career before becoming a YouTube influencer? Ready, set, go. And while you're typing up your answers, and Mrs. Gunn's going to be watching, she knows the answer to this question, so she will let me know when we have a winner. But the i5T is an everyday carry light that is has a 20-hour runtime. It runs at 15 lumens, or if you turn it off, you can run it at 300 lumens. It's extremely bright. Sorry if you guys are sensitive to seizures. I'll try not to point them directly at the camera anymore. And it's got a 60-meter throw. Runs off of a single AA battery, so it's not rechargeable, but it's great in an emergency scenario. If you are out of power, it's better to be able to use alkali batteries sometimes. So it's nice. This is a really good, it's got a two-way pocket clip, so you can carry it in your pocket, or you can clip it to your hat, or lots of different ways. And then this little, it's also included in this bundle is the little mini rechargeable keychain flashlight. This one is rechargeable, and this is actually what my wife carries every day. It is a great little flashlight. I want to say it's it's 150 lumens, and it's rechargeable via a mini USB. Both of these are IPX8 waterproof and drop resistant. So, do we have a winner, babe?
So would sound engineer count?
Sound engineer would count. It's technically live stage production, but we'll go with
John Pearson, guest sound engineer.
Joe Pearson.
John.
Oh, John Pearson, guest sound engineer. And that, I guess, was the first closest answer. So I'm going to go ahead and write you down here, John Pearson. Your son.
Male stripper was a close second.
Male stripper was a close second. Pearson. Okay, John Pearson, reach out to me via Facebook or Instagram, private message, or Patreon if you're a Patreon supporter. I don't think you are. But you reach out to me on one of my platforms via private message, give me your shipping address, and you win the purple flashlight bundle. All right. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on to the next bundle. This is going to be a green i3T with a gunmetal gray i5T. So 2 flashlights in this bundle. I'll tell you more about these later. This bundle is worth $52. The i3T is typically goes for $22. It's on sale for $17 right now. And then I already told you the i5T with the last one, I think is usually, how much was it? $30 on sale for $24. So This bundle is worth $52. All right. The question is, and this is going to be another speed question. First correct answer. Which one of my videos has the most views? All right. While you guys answer that, I'm going to tell you about the i3T. This is like the i5T that I just showed you. The only difference is it uses a single AAA battery instead of a single AA battery. And that one is 5 lumens or 180 lumens with a 16-hour runtime and a 60-meter throw. That's in addition to the i5T, which is a 20-hour runtime, 300 lumens, 60-meter throw. All right. Do we have a winner?
Was it the Super Strat?
No, it was how to build a high-end guitar out of a cheap eBay do-it-yourself kit.
No.
It's got 1.3 million views.
I don't think we.
We don't have a
Cheap Strat kit, no.
yeah, cheap Strat kit.
Cheap Strat kit build?
Yeah, that would be the one. If someone said cheap Strat kit build, we'll give them the
So not
answer.
Super Strat.
Not Super Strat. Super Strat was the one I gave to Max.
Okay, so then it
Guitar
was
Max.
Shelby Dowler.
Shelby
Dowler.
Dowler. Shelby Dowler. Message me on Facebook or Instagram or one of my other platforms. Give me your shipping address, and I will ship you these two awesome everyday carry flashlights worth $52. All right, moving on to the next. Is this a bundle? Yes, we have one more bundle. We have, in addition to the camo colored titanium i5T, we also have the M1T Raider in desert tan, or as I like to call it, metallic diarrhea, because it does not look desert tan to me. This bundle is worth $90. So in addition to the i5T, which we talked about, that uses a single... sorry, I got to give you the question before I tell you about these. The question, okay, I'm going to tell you 2 truths and a lie. And you need to tell me which one is the lie. So this is another speed one, I guess. First, no. So you need to tell me which one is the lie, and you need to tell me why you think that one is the lie. So it's not necessarily a speed one, but you need to guess accurately which one is the lie, and your best guess as to why that is a lie. Okay. Number 1. Two of these are true. 1 is a lie. Tell me which one and why. I played in a band once that opened for Chicago. 2, I have a college bachelor degree in jazz-based performance. 3, I have a commercial driver's license. All right, tell me which one is the lie and why. And I will tell you about these flashlights. So, in addition to an i5T, which is a single AA battery, 300 lumens, 60-meter throw, 20-hour runtime, we have the M1T Raider Plus, which is retails for $60. It's on sale right now for $42, and it's got a 65-hour runtime. I believe it uses 2 CR123A batteries, so less common than AA's, but 65-hour runtime. 15 to 800 lumens. Super bright flashlight. 122 meter throw. So this plus the i5T together, retail value of $90. And that is going to...
So it's the third one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Jacob Ard said 3. And I'm guessing that was what he meant.
3, yes.
Jacob Ard.
And why did he say that one? Did he explain why?
3. Oh, I have to explain
yeah.
why.
So Jason,
Okay.
Close, you guessed the right answer, but you didn't say why.
Why? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so who was the first person that said why?
3 because it is.
3 because it is. Okay. I would actually say that because it is actually not the correct answer. So
Jamie
is
Lamb
anybody
said
else?
3, didn't know you had a CDL.
3 didn't know I had a CDL. Okay. Jamie, close. So the answer is 3, and the answer is actually I used to have a commercial driver's license, but I let it expire. So the statement I have a commercial driver's license is not true anymore. Does anybody say, anyone close?
No, a lot of people say because you don't need one to drive an RV, but...
Because I don't need one to drive an RV. Well, so that's why I let mine expire, actually. So who's the first person that said 3 because I don't need one to drive an RV?
A couple people said that.
We're trying to figure out who the first person that said 3, I don't have a commercial license because I don't need one to drive an RV, is correct. Because I had a commercial driver's license when I first got our truck and fifth wheel, and I didn't need to keep it, and so I let the physical lapse on it. I didn't go in for my annual physical, and I let it lapse, so then I downgraded it to a regular driver's license because I didn't need it to drive the RV, and I didn't think it was worth the hassle.
I think Joel Foreman was the first to say because you don't need one to drive.
All right, Joel Foreman?
Yeah.
Joel Foreman, you were the first person to say because I don't need one to drive an RV. So message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon, private message your address, and you will win this awesome $90 everyday carry flashlight bundle.
No one believes you opened for Chicago. They say you're too young.
No one believes that I opened for Chicago. Okay, I'll tell a quick story about that before we move on. This is going to be an epically long live stream, I'm sorry, but we're having fun. So, reason why I got to open for Chicago was actually because of reason number 2. I have a bachelor degree in jazz bass playing, and during my senior year there, I was playing in all the top ensembles. I was probably what you would probably consider the best bass player at the school at the time. And as a result, Chicago was in town. They were playing a gig at the Honda Center, which is where, at least it used to be called the Honda Center, is where the Mighty Ducks play in Anaheim. And they were doing a show there, and they needed an opening band. And so they called up my jazz director, who is really connected in the Orange County music scene, and asked him to put together a group of like a 10-piece like jazz orchestra ensemble that would open for Chicago. And so because I was the top bass player at the time at Cal State Fullerton, I got the call. So that was pretty sweet. I think there was somewhere between 8 or 10,000 people in the arena. One of the biggest shows that I've ever played. So that was pretty cool. So that's the story of how that happened. Moving on, we are going to go to the Warrior Mini. All right, this flashlight is worth $99. They went on sale for $89, but they're currently sold out. So you actually can't get one of these. And I'll tell you the specs on it later. But for this question, this is not a speed one. This is a creativity one. You need to answer entirely with emojis. So if you're not on a mobile device, you are going to be at a disadvantage right now. You need to answer entirely with emojis. If you win this light, what are you going to do with it? Entirely in emojis. All right, so this is the Warrior Mini. Like I said, usually runs $99, on sale for $89, except for it is sold out. You actually can't get it. 45-day runtime on this. Now, the reason for that is because it has a moonlight one lumen operation. So that's why the max runtime is considered 45 days. It is a 1500 lumen flashlight. So you can see how, oh gosh, that's super bright. Don't shine it in your eyes. 1500 lumens, 190 meter throw. This is a wicked flashlight. Also, the tail cap, both the front has like nodules and the tail cap has nodules, so it's kind of a tactical light. You could use it as a self-defense weapon. And I tested it. It does work with the remote pressure switch if you mounted it to a rifle. I don't know how you would mount it. It's a little bit smaller than a standard 1-inch weapon light, so I don't know how you'd mount it. And I don't know what Olight's plans are for the future for this light, but I hope they come out with a weapon mount for it, because this would be a perfect size everyday carry and rifle light with 190 meter throw, 1500 lumens, 45-day runtime on the rechargeable battery. That would be awesome. All right, so.
Am I just supposed to pick my favorite?
Yeah, you just pick your favorite. Pick your favorite and tell me the story that was told with the emojis.
I don't know what they're trying to say.
Oh, So I
Okay.
explained one of the rules in the beginning is whatever you say goes, just so you know. So
Whatever I say goes.
whoever you declare the winner is the winner. There's no challenging. So
Okay. So I don't know. I think I like. Oh my gosh, this one's super long. I don't understand what this one is. Kissing their girlfriend or something.
that's kissing their girlfriend. Okay, I don't think they would kiss their girlfriend with a flashlight. She might never come back.
I don't know. Like I think I like Jamie Lamb's because he's got a gun, a flashlight, and a little target.
Okay,
Thing.
Jamie Lamb has a gun, a flashlight, and a target, so that tells me that he's going to try to figure out how to mount this on a gun. So, we'll call that a winner.
Yeah.
All right, Jamie Lamb, you win the Warrior Mini, which is good because those are sold out. You can't get one. So, congratulations, Jamie Lamb. You'll need to give me your current address, Jamie Lamb, because I know I had it at one point, but I think I lost it. All right. Moving on, we have the M2R Pro. This is one of my all-time favorite Olight flashlights because it is a great everyday carry flashlight, and it does come with a weapon mount, which I am including. It does come with a remote pressure switch, which I am including. So it's a great rifle light, and it's a great everyday carry flashlight. It's got the awesome two-way pocket clip that you would expect to see on all of their everyday carry flashlights. Oh, we got a super chat from Richard Sly that says Happy Holidays. Thank you. Holidays. I don't think it actually says that. That was my own crazy accent. I had it on there. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that, man. You're helping me recoup the cost of these $1,100 worth of flashlights that I'm giving away. So I love this flashlight, and if you want a chance to win it, you need to tell me in the form of a haiku. Do you know what a haiku poem is? So this is gonna be another creativity one, not a speed one. A haiku poem has 3 lines: 5 syllables, then 7 syllables, then 5 syllables again. Now, I know that you can't hit enter when you're typing a comment, so because if you did, then it would just throw 1/3 of your poem up there. So you're just gonna separate it with either dashes or commas. 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. A haiku poem. You need to describe my channel, Guns and Guitars, in the form of a haiku.
Oh gosh, what do haikus? I hate haikus.
Haikus are awesome.
Hate them.
All you got to do is choose the one that you think is best and verify that it is in fact a haiku.
Well, y'all are lucky because I hate them.
And Jenna, or Mrs. Guns, hates haiku. So I'm going to tell you about the M2R Pro while you guys come up with a really good haiku. And she's going to select a winner after she chooses whichever one seems the coolest to her, and then verifies that it is in fact a 575 syllable haiku. The M2R Pro usually retails for $110. It's on sale right now for $87. It has a 50-day runtime, again, because it has that super low output 1 lumen moonlight mode. It is a 1800 lumen flashlight. Yes, you heard that, 1800 lumens. One of the reasons why I love this is it has the ability to get that bright if you need it to. You won't run it like that the vast majority of the time. You'll use it probably on a low or a medium setting. And a 300 meter throw, which makes it a great rifle light, okay? If you're shooting out to 300 meters at nighttime, fantastic little light. So you can see how this is a super practical everyday carry and rifle light. Again, it's probably one of my top 3 favorite Olight flashlights. So, do we have a winner?
Oh, there's some funny ones.
There's some funny ones? Okay. Read me a funny one. Or whichever one.
How about Guns and Guitars with Dan shows us how to be the man all while money is saved.
Okay. Did you verify those syllables?
No.
Verify the syllables.
Still, okay. Guns and Guitars with Dan. Okay.
Nope, so that one didn't work. Okay. I saw one.
No, hold
Do you
on.
want to choose
Me,
it?
you said I was
I know.
the
Well,
one.
if I can find it, I think you're going to like it. I have to scroll back through it. Oh, here it is. So, both Guns and Guitars, expert music to the ears. Mrs. Gunn hates this. Yeah, I thought you might like that one. So, it's going to disappear. Both Guns and Guitars,
Oh, I see it.
expert music to the ears. Mrs. Guns hates this. That wins. So that was
Spartan.
Chiefy Spartan. Good job, bud. Chiefy Spartan, you win an M2R Pro. Let me write that down. Chiefy Spartan. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon, a private message, your address, and I'll get that shipped out to you right away. And autocorrect wants to change it to Chiefly Spartan, but you're Chiefy Spartan. All right, we are moving on to the Warrior 10 or Warrior X. I actually don't know how this is pronounced. This was a really great light. It was one of my top lights from Olight until the M2R Pro came out. It is a better light in every way. I just like the smaller form factor of the M2R Pro, which is the only reason why I liked it. But this one is better in every way. So the Warrior 10 usually retails for $120. It's on sale right now for $96. Has an 8-hour runtime because it doesn't actually have that ultra low output 1 lumen mode. It just has low, and it'll run for 8 hours on low. 2100 lumen brightness, 500 meter throw. I had this mounted on my AR for a long time. It seemed like it was the perfect AR flashlight for my AR rifle with a 20-inch barrel. So it was great. I thought it would be great for varmint hunting. Never got a chance to use it for hunting because I'm honestly not much of a hunter, and I really wanted the opportunity to do it, but I didn't. Shoot, I told you the specs before I asked the question. Whoops. So, all right, this is going to be another speed one. First person to answer the correct answer. Why did I start my channel Guns and Guitars? What is my origin story? I've mentioned it before in live streams. I've mentioned it before in other videos that I've made. What is my origin story? Why did I start the channel Guns and Guitars? Back to Warrior 10. Yes, I did. I thought this would make an excellent coyote light because it's small, it's lightweight, it's small-ish, it's lightweight, but more importantly, it's super bright and has a super long throw. So if you want to be able to take out a coyote at nighttime at like 200 meters, it'd be no problem. All right, do we have a winner?
Greg.
Greg.
God called you to it.
Greg says God called me to it, and that is correct. Okay, I was working in live stage production at the time for a ministry, and the Lord was calling me out of that ministry and into something new, and I didn't know what that was. All he placed on my heart was Guns and Guitars. Eventually, through prayer and seeking his guidance, I found it was a YouTube channel, which made sense because of my history in video production, and so I started it, and then I think it was maybe just 2 or 3 months later, I got my first paycheck from YouTube. It grew that fast, and then 6 months later, it was my full-time job. So, as you can see, I really do believe still to this day that God called me to it, just by the way he was able to pour out the blessings, and now I'm able to provide for my family full-time on the road in an RV because I was obedient to what he was calling me to do. So, thank you, Greg. All right, the next thing is the Balder Mini. Now, I will say for this one and for I'll do a Balder Pro here in a little bit. These are not everyday carry flashlights. These are meant to be mounted on firearms. So I would ask that you would only participate in this if you actually have a firearm that you can mount this on. It's only fair because I don't want to be sending this, you know, to maybe a 12-year-old kid in California who's not allowed to own firearms, because it would just be a vast waste of a $130 weapon light laser combo. So hopefully I'll definitely confirm with you, whoever's the winner. I'm going to be confirming with you that you do in fact have a firearm to put this on, because I don't want to waste it, because it is a really good light. So Balder Mini. In order to win this, you need to tell me in a Dr. Seuss rhyme, and I'll define Dr. Seuss rhyme by, it not only needs to rhyme, but it also needs to have like some made up words in it. You need to describe to me your last trip to the gun shop or shooting range via a Dr. Seuss rhyme. This is not a fastest answer one. This is going to be a most creative answer, so we'll take some time to do it. I will make one up on the spot right now while you guys come up with yours. Let's see. So I raised my rifle, I aimed it true, I pulled the trigger, kablamity blue. I hit my target, oh yes I did. I hit my silhouette right in the head. My wife just gave me the rolling eyes. She thought that was. I thought that was pretty good. I think I should win this light, actually. Okay. So there's your example. It needs to have a made-up word in it, a Dr. Seuss type rhyme. My wife's already laughing. Does that mean that we have a winner? No.
He didn't make up a word, but he said, "Can I no shoot here? Can I shoot there? Can I shoot in my underwear?"
That's pretty good, but no made-up words, so it doesn't count.
Word.
Something about shooting here, shooting there, and shooting in your underwear. That was pretty good. Whoever did that.
Eric M.
Eric M did that. Eric, I wish that you had put a made-up word in there. Let's see. Oh, so I got to tell you the specs about the Balder Mini. So it's got a daylight bright green laser, and I did confirm this when I was at the range the other day at 10 yards on white steel. I was able to see the green dot. So 10 yards, that's pretty good for daylight, for broad, like high noon daylight. It's 600 lumen light with laser. 130 meter throw, definitely good for a compact pistol. Subcompact would actually probably be too small for this. But a compact pistol or full-size pistol is a fantastic little light. So, do we have a winner?
No.
We don't have a winner yet. All right, I'll scroll through and see if I can find one.
They're not very good. Get creative.
Not very good. Get creative, she says.
I do not have ammo, my lord. I got in my Ford and ran to the snort. It does not have a ways to go, but I did really have to drive through snow.
All right. Okay. FMD. I do not have ammo, my lord. I got in my Ford and ran to the snort. It does not have a ways to go, but I did really have to drive through a no. But I think that's supposed to be snow. Anyway, all right. FMD, you're the winner. FMD. 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 You win the Balder Mini. FMD. Autocorrect is having fun with that. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon, private message with your address, and I'll get that shipped out as soon as possible. All right, next we have the Odin Mini. This is the flashlight that I just reviewed on my channel 2 days ago. This one is gunmetal gray. I have one brand new in the box that is black. I didn't realize that they were two different colors when they sent them to me. Otherwise, I probably would have chosen the black one to open and keep for myself and give away the limited edition gunmetal gray one. So I'm going to give you the option. Do you want the black one brand new in the box, or do you want the gunmetal gray one? Basically what I'll do is I will open up the black one and swap the gunmetal gray one for you if you want, because I already have the accessories for the gunmetal gray one mounted to my rifle. So I'm not going to go through all that business. So you can choose if you want a black or gunmetal gray Olight Odin. I thought these would be sold out by now. I'm shocked that they are still available. They retail for $150. It's currently on sale for $97, and I'll tell you the specs after you tell me what rifle will you put this on and why is it the perfect light for your rifle. Okay, again, this is not a speed question. This is the best answer that my wife likes. What rifle will you put this one on, and why is it the perfect light for that rifle? This is a great little combination, everyday carry, quick detach rifle light. If you guys haven't seen my review on it, you definitely need to check out the review because I really like this thing. Has a 5-hour runtime, 1250 lumens, 240 meter throw. It's nice and lightweight, slim, low profile. Comes with an M-lock
Dylan.
mount.
Give you a super chat.
Oh, Dylan Talks Tone is here. He gave me a super chat. What's up? Some fun money. Oh, just giving me some money for fun. All right, thank you. Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for coming. So, do we have a winner?
No.
We don't have a winner yet. So, the winner will be the person who tells me what rifle they're going to put this on and why it's the perfect light for that rifle. Remember, it is a quick detach light. It has a remote pressure switch. It has a mount for an M-lock rail. You can buy additional quick detach mounts for M-lock and for standard 1913 Picatinny rails. I believe maybe key mod rails as well. Do we have an answer? My wife's laughing. I think she found an answer she likes.
Well, AR-15 to keep the zombies away.
Mounted on their AR-15 to keep the zombies away. I think a zombie is attracted to light, isn't it? So isn't that counterproductive? That's okay. My wife likes it. I told you in the beginning, whatever she says goes. Who wins this light? Who wins the Odin Mini?
Mike Sigler.
Who?
Mike Sigler.
Mike Sigler.
And he put a little zombie emoji.
And he put a zombie emoji. All right. Good job, Mike. Send me a private message, Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon with your shipping address, and tell me if you want the brand new unboxed black one, or if you would rather me swap it out for the limited edition gunmetal gray. These are limited supply, so it's kind of a cool, I don't know if you're into limited edition stuff, and it is a very cool color. So it's up to you. I don't personally care if I have black or gunmetal gray. Both match my rifle just fine. All right. Thanks, Mike Sigler. All right. We only have 2 lights left. We have up next the Balder Pro. Balder Pro retails for $160. It's on sale right now for $112. And again, this is one of those that you actually need to have a weapon to mount it to. So I will confirm that with you before I ship this to you. So if you want to win this, you need to answer in the form of popular song lyrics. Here's the situation. An assailant has broken into your house. They intend to do you and your family harm. Negotiations are not an option. You've already tried it. He's not having it. You believe your life is in danger. Your family is in danger. You have no choice but to pull the trigger with your weapon that you have this light mounted on. You need to tell me, what do you say before you pull the trigger? In the form of popular song lyrics, and you need to name the artist. So, for example, if you say, "That's all right, baby, bye, bye, bye," Backstreet Boys, that would be acceptable. But you can't use that because that's my example.
NSYNC.
Is it? Maybe it's NSYNC. Maybe I got my own question wrong. Anyway, so what are you going to tell the assailant, the armed assailant, that you can no longer negotiate with, you can no longer retreat to a tactical advantage? You have to engage. What do you tell them before you pull the trigger? In the form of popular song lyrics and name the artist. The Balder Pro is a 1350 lumen flashlight, 1350 lumens, with a 260 meter throw. It is an extremely bright flashlight. Operates on 2 CR123A batteries. And I'm going to have to double check because I think I might have put rechargeables in here, and I might want those back. Oh no, I don't have recharge. I don't know if these are rechargeables. Lithium CR123 do not recharge. Yeah, okay, good. I don't have rechargeable in here. So I'll include the batteries that are in here. So if you want it rechargeable, you're going to have to get your own rechargeable batteries. Quick detach, Picatinny mount, daylight bright green laser. Again, I've tested this at 10 meters. In broad daylight, you can see the laser. I wouldn't rely on it unless you're in a low light setting and you need to shoot from the hip. Then a daylight bright green laser. You can see it's pretty large. So really only for full-size handguns, or for if you have a rifle with that 260 meter throw, it will serve you well on a rifle as well. So, all right, do we have a winner yet?
This has to be a popular artist?
Someone that at least most of us are familiar with.
Okay. We're getting a lot of the same ones, so I'm not going to pick them.
All right. Getting a lot of the same one.
Another One Bites the Dust by Queen.
Another One Bites the Dust by Queen. Okay, you guys can do better than that. And hopefully it's not your second time doing this. If you're saying Another One Bites the Dust, then maybe maybe you should move if this is a constant problem in your house.
I don't know, does everyone know Petra?
Yeah, Petra's cool.
This means war.
Petra? This
Petra?
means war by Petra. All right, who said that?
Pocket Cheese 1.
Dylan Talks Tone just gave me another super chat. It said, "Move and Get Out the Way" by Luda. Ludacris. Dylan, I mentioned in the beginning that super chats don't give you an edge in winning the competition, unfortunately. But I'm glad that you super chatted it because I actually saw it. Because that was pretty good. But who? So, my wife's cracking up. Are you changing your answer?
Well,
I said that super chats can't give you the edge, so yeah. Sorry.
I would pick it.
Otherwise we would have picked it. But I had a rule. Sorry, Dylan. Dylan, I'll tell you what. The next time Olight sends me a weapon-mounted light, I will send it to you after a review. Deal? So who was the actual winner?
Pocket Cheese won.
Pocket Cheese, really? Pocket Cheese won is the winner with
Yes.
Petra lyrics. What did it say? What were the lyrics?
This is war.
Oh, This Is War by Petra. Okay, Pocket Cheese won. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, Patreon, private message with your address, and I'll verify with you that you actually have a weapon to mount this to, and I will ship that out right away. All right, lastly, this is the last one. This is the grand prize. This is the Javelin Pro. This thing retails for $200. This is an awesome flashlight. It's on sale right now for $159. I'll tell you more about it, but you can mount, it makes a great emergency flashlight, security flashlight, self-defense flashlight. It also comes with a rifle mount as well as a remote pressure tail switch. I'll tell you more about the specs in a little bit, but I just want to make sure that this light, because it's such a nice and such expensive light, that you have a legitimate good use for it. So I am going to say my question is, and it's not a speed question, it's a best answer. What are you going to use it for? Tell me, what are you going to use a Javelin Pro for? It has an 8-day runtime because it doesn't have a 1 lumen mode. If it did have a 1 lumen mode, I'm pretty sure we'd be measuring in months or years on the runtime because of the massive battery that's in it. But 8 days running on its lowest setting, which I believe is in the neighborhood of, I don't know, 100 lumens or something. 2100, ooh gosh, that's so bright. I forget, you turn it on with the tail switch and then you adjust the brightness with the hand switch.
In the dark.
Anyway, so Javelin Pro, 2100 lumens, and this is the crazy thing, the throw on this. This thing throws a light beam 1080 meters, okay, over 1,000-meter throw on this. I had this mounted to my rifle length AR, my 20-inch, what was supposed to be a Varmint Hunter AR, but it was kind of not practical as a rifle light. Definitely, if you have, a big bore long range hunter light, hunter rifle that's already heavy, you're going to be shooting from a bipod or from a shooting sticks or something, then this would be a good rifle to mount it to. What I used it for is, back when we had our fifth wheel, we didn't have a generator, we only had solar power. So if we arrived to a campsite after dark and our batteries weren't charged enough to use in our coach, I would just stick this on the dining room table, point it up at the ceiling, and I would put it not even on the highest setting. I put it on a medium setting, and it would light up the entire room. It would just bounce off the ceiling, and it would light up the entire room. And the battery runtime on this was just forever. I think maybe I've recharged it a total of 3 times in the 2 years that I've owned it. So I always wait until it's low before I charge it, just because I want to save the lithium batteries that are in this thing. And it is just a great flashlight, a great emergency flashlight. You can signal people, like I said, from miles and miles away. It's got 1,000-meter throw, which means you can see objects that are 1,000 meters away. That's really far. That's like a quarter mile, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so that's what I used it for. We used it as just an emergency flashlight, and I'm just giving it away because I'm generous. Not that I don't have a use for it anymore, but we do have a generator in our new motorhome, and so if we show up to a place after dark, we just turn on the generator. So I guess I don't need it as much, and I'm sad to give it away. All right, do we have a good answer?
Gosh, there's so many good reasons.
So many good reasons, Mrs. Gunn says. Yeah, earlier I heard her say, because I need to see in the dark, and that's not a good reason.
No, but I was laughing at that
You can
one.
use your phone to see in the dark.
I was laughing at that one.
She was just laughing at that one.
Uh,
Use it to go find Bigfoot.
no, there was somebody I saw that said they just bought land. Oh no, I don't know. Also, Cannon Williams has given, what is bushcrafting?
Bushcrafting? That's
Yeah.
like survival, like backcountry survival.
Okay.
Who's-
then I think
Who's
that
bushcrafting with it?
he's given several good reasons.
Okay.
Canon Williams FBT.
Canon Williams FBT.
He said he would love to use this while in the woods bushcrafting.
He would love to use it in the woods while bushcrafting.
Bushcrafting, camping, and survival.
Camping and survival. That seems like a really good use for this flashlight. So
Spotlighting deer.
I'm definitely going to give it to you. Canon Williams. All right. Message me on Facebook, Instagram, or Patreon private message with your address. I will include this. If you have a rifle, I will also include a weapon mount and a remote pressure switch for you to use it with your rifle as well. Of course, all of these that are rechargeable, I will include the charger, the charging cable, of course.
He's super excited.
All right, Canon's super excited. That's great. Okay, that is all, but I have two more surprises for you. One, everyone here is a winner. I'm going to give a prize right now to everyone. My wife doesn't know that I'm doing this, but I'm actually going to give her a little bit of work that she's going to have to do after this. What I'm going to do is my new merchandise. I've been sporting it the whole night. My new merchandise, I've been giving 10% off to all of you guys, my viewers. I've been giving 20% off to my patrons, which I give about I do about a 20% markup on my merchandise. So patrons get it for my cost. What I'm going to give to you guys, just you guys who are here in this live stream, I'm going to do a special coupon code that's good for tonight and tomorrow only. It's going to expire at midnight tomorrow night. I'm going to give you 35% off. And my wife is looking at me crazy because she knows what that means. It means that I'm going to be paying you guys money to buy my merchandise. The way this works is I don't have merchandise in my motorhome. I don't have the space for it. I have a fulfillment company. I can't stock shirts and sweaters and hats and stuff. I don't have the room for it. So I have a fulfillment company that when you guys place an order, you guys pay me through my website, gunsandguitars.net, and then my fulfillment company, when they ship that order out, they bill me for the cost of the merchandise. So a sweater that I am charging $45 for, my cost on it is about $37. So when I give you 20% off, you're buying it for $37. I get $37 after PayPal fees and stuff like that. Then Printful, my fulfillment company, bills me $37 to ship that out. With 35% off, I'm only going to get like $33, $32 maybe. I can't really do math right now off the top of my head. But I'm still going to get billed that $37. So I'm paying you guys $4 or $5 to buy a sweater. Does that make sense? So that's my gift to you guys. If you want to get merchandise today or tomorrow, only exclusively for this live stream, the coupon code will be Flashlight 35. Flashlight 35. My wife's looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm paying you guys. She's like, you're just undoing all the work that I've done designing a new web store and merchandise. So, you guys get that special coupon code. And then my second surprise that I have for you guys is usually I do a live stream on a day that I am not uploading a video. But I am uploading a video today. I was just waiting until after the live stream. So as soon as I hit the stop on the live stream, I'm going to make my video live. And my video this week is, I keep hitting the ceiling, how I built this base out of junk pile wood. So that video is going to go live as soon as I hit the stop button. So thanks for joining, guys. 35% off using coupon code Flashlight35, and that's good only until midnight tomorrow, and it's special for you guys. I'm not going to post that coupon code anywhere else. So thank you for joining, and I will see you guys in that next video.